love. Wanna talk about it. Yeah, we sure do. Okay. Hello, everybody. Good evening. And welcome to the Love Rhythm Recipe. My name is Casey. I'm your host. I'm your master cook or chef. I am your navigator through this thing we call food and love. So, guess what we're going to do tonight? Tonight, we are going to be whipping up a Rosemary Citrus Cornish hen, okay, or hens, okay, so to speak. And we're going to be touching upon emotional distance. This, my friends, is a relationship assassin. So, I already put some Cornish hens in. They're almost ready. I'm going to sit them to the side. I'm going to take you guys through the steps. It's so easy peasy. Yes, it is. It's so easy peasy until if you pre-prep this meat the night before, sit it in your refrigerator, you can pop it in and it'll be done in about an hour. Trust and believe. I couldn't believe it either. But they're so teeny tiny. Yes, they are. And they just go well. Doesn't have to be a special occasion. Doesn't have to be Sunday dinner. None of that. But I will tell you this, okay? When you're prepping these little birds, you have to be intentional. Neglecting preparation leads to a bland bird. And ignoring emotional distance is going to weaken your relationship. Those are the parallels. Both require, like I said, intentional effort to care for satisfying outcomes, okay? Investing time enhances both the quality of the meal and your relationship. So, hey, tell your food and love. I decided to touch upon this particular dynamic or this particular issue that people may have in relationships because somebody says something to me, oh, long distance relationships, they never work. You need to be near each other in order for, you to stay together. Now, I know some long distance relationships that work or continuing to work. Matter of fact, it was some celebrity I saw somewhere. Who is it? I can't think of who it is right now. Oh, Shirley Ralph. Shirley Ralph, from what I understand, her and her husband she on the West Coast, and I think he's on the East Coast. And that's how their marriage has been for years. And it's working fine for them. Some people don't realize that you can be distant from your partner and be right there in the house with them or in the same vicinity with them or be, right near them and be just as far away from here, far away from here, far away from here, from him or her or them, whatever. So don't get it twisted and think just because you're in the same vicinity that you are connected. You have to see the signs, okay? And there are signs. If you go from, hey, you all booed up and everything, okay? And I know, like I said, as a relationship evolves, there are different dynamics, okay? However, you can clearly tell when there is emotional distance in a relationship when, for instance, okay, you're in this house or you in this place with this person, okay, and you really feel detached from them. You can really count how many words you said to this person in a week. I'm gonna tell you, when you can take count of how many words you said to your partner or your partner has said to you in a week, you think that's a red flag? I think so. What do you think? Like I said, common causes of it, is poor communication. Okay, if you're not having a meaningful dialogue at any time, this can cause misunderstandings and this can weaken your bond. Give me a second. I just want to check those little baby chickens. I call them little baby chickens. They're so cute. The little Cornish hens that I already have cooking because I'm browning them and I'm going to get them up there. And then I'm going to pull out the other stuff so I can show you guys how to prepare it. And we're going to keep on talking about this. So, Hi there, Dizzy. How are you? And I see my husband's in here with his loving heart. Yes, he is. There's Go Cosmic King. Hello. And who else do I have? Okay. I guess we're in this love together. We got the kind that'll last forever. Yeah, I tell you, I can do this for real. I can't wait till these little babies get ready. They're gonna be so, child. They're gonna be out of sight. That's all I got to say. I'm getting into the 60 slang. That's what they're gonna be. Let me go check this out. Just one moment. One moment. Okay. Yeah. So basically, let me look at this. Oh yeah. I don't want to get my glasses fogged up, y'all. So I stand back. Okay. So let me take a look at this. Okay, and I'm gonna baste this just a little bit because it is browning, and these little puppies are beautifully ready. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the juices that have come from the lovely butter and all those lovely flavors that I have put on here. And when I tell you this is seasoned to perfection, oh, they sitting up here, they like saying, eat me, and I'm going to eat them. Yes, I am. Okay, so, all right. I think they happy. These are happy, joy little birds. Yes, they are. Okay, I'm gonna let it crisp just a little bit more. And then that'll be that. I'll take those out. I'm gonna take out some of the other ingredients because I don't want to take out the ingredients that require refrigeration. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at my drink. Look at this. Oh, would you like some? Here, take a sip. There you go. Take a sip. There you go. This is so good. My mixologist is back. Oh yes, Corey has done it again, and you need to tell me, Corey, what this is.
We're calling it the Tropical Fizz Tea.
Corey calls this the Tropical Fizz Tea. What's in the Tropical Fizz Tea, Corey?
Earl Grey tea. And we're going to go, we added the peach seltzer water with mangoes and raspberries and the lemon for garnish.
Okay, so if you didn't hear him, and I don't know whether you did, Earl Grey tea. I was talking about my Earl Grey tea earlier on Weekend Eats because that's going to be my new thing. I'm going to do half a week of tea and then another half I'll do coffee. However, so he based this on Earl Grey tea, which is delicious. He said he put, what else did he say he put in there?
It was peach seltzer water.
Peach seltzer water.
Was it mangoes?
Mangoes.
We got raspberries. Lemon and lime.
And
garnished it with the lemon on top. And
I think I see a few raspberries in here for fruit garnish too. So whatever it is, and I forgot the name.
Tropical Fizz Tea.
Tropical Fizz Tea. Okay. It's delicious. It really is. It's going to go well. Hey, Dad. You had a nap, huh? Yeah. Good. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. We were just talking about emotional distance. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship and how it is the great assassin. People think that you have to be, if you have a long distance relationship, that is a recipe for disaster. But you can be in the same vicinity with your partner and be totally disconnected, be totally emotionally unavailable to each other. And that's going to totally assassinate their relationship. It can cause a whole lot of dynamics, like I said. Okay. And we understand, life be lifing, and a lot of times when life is lifing, we kind of get so engrossed in that, that we forget about the other guy or your partner, whatever, how they feel, ask them what their day was like, all those things like that. And you just take for granted, and just one day goes into the next, and then it's years. and you go from being this close to being this far apart. When you have stress in your life or in your lives, okay, if you're having some kind of issue or dynamic, hey Lolo, if you're having some kind of issue, it really is beneficial if you and your partner both address the issues and both come up with solutions, or just both kind of be cognizant of the issue. Because if one person is carrying the weight and the other person is doing what I call the ostrich, I call that the ostrich, when people kind of like stick their head in the sand and act like stuff ain't happening, and then you got somebody else that's dealing with all of it, of course it's going to cause a separation because too much stress. Then, like I said, then you have attachment types. You have some people that they find it hard to get close due to their personal attachment habits. So some people they have walls, and they just do, So there are signs, like I said. Let me go ahead and check these little birds. Okay, how about that? One more.
Before you continue, though, I wanted to read what Lois said, and Deborah said that she would go out and get all of those ingredients for that drink because it sounds great.
It really is good. All these drinks, Deborah, I'm telling you, girl. These mocktails that we be coming up with on the show, really, really good. Really, really good. So, yeah. Hurry on down to Hardee's where the burgers are. I'm joking. Let me check this stuff, y'all. Wait a minute. We done put my...
Also, Lois said, hello, KC family and friends, and special shout out to your beautiful assistant. Yay!
Yay! Hey! Hi there!
I'm watching y'all on YouTube also. I stopped by to hit the like button and comment.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I hope you're feeling well.
Okay, I'm liking that. Oh, yes. This is ready. But I got to tell you how to make it first. So, just to give you a preview of what you're going to get when you finish listening to how you make this. So I can make that little piece of drool just come down. and it make you want to stay here so you can see how you gonna get what I'm gonna be eating tonight. Okay, let's see.
He said, good evening, girls and guys. Good evening, Tizzy.
Okay, let me see. Somebody come over here and fix the computer so I can make them sweat. I want to make them sweat. Yeah. They're gonna love these my little buddies.
All right.
My buddies. Let me turn around. Let me turn around this way. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna lift them up because they're hot. Okay. Hey, but how about that?
They look beautiful.
Okay, what y'all think about that? Okay, this is what I'm gonna show you how to make in an hour. What you think about that? Give me some love, because these are, if they think they look good, oh
that's
baby. Yes. Yes, so I'm gonna cover these, and I'm actually gonna let them rest a little. I'm not gonna cover them because I want to keep that crisp on it, but I'm gonna put them over here, and then I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna show you how simple this is. So first of all, what I'm gonna do, I am going to bring this over here, and I'm going to preheat my oven. My oven's already hot from this, but I'm going to preheat my oven to 425. That's the first step. So my oven's already going to be hot, but preheat it to 425, okay? So let me turn it off, okay? And then I'm going to put it on bake again. I'm going to do 425. And then I'm going to get me some foil. I'm going to bring the chicken. What it is kind of a poultry. I'm going to bring the Cornish hens out. But let me get my rings off. Okay. So, as I was saying, okay, so there are warning signs or signs to watch for when emotional distance is beginning to occur. So you have less communication. Okay. Like I said, if you can count the amount of words that you said to your partner in a week, hey, you's not communicating, Lucy. You's not, okay? So reduce intimacy. If you are not physically connecting, Okay. And I mean, like I said, relationships as they evolve, there may be less of that. But if there ain't nothing going on but the rent, that may be a red flag. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. And just being emotionally unavailable. When basically you can look through that person, you know they should see your pain. You know you should see their pain, and you just like, whatever. Okay. Do you, boo? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
everybody is commenting on how delicious your food looks.
oh yes, baby. Let me get over here. Okay, let me shut my mouth for a minute.
Lois said, I'm actually going to try to cook these Cornish hens myself. I'm planning a romantic meal for my husband who's really supporting the illness.
There you go. This is not hard.
She said he might not complain about it. So you'll never, I'm sure it'll be delicious.
It's going to be delicious because you know why? It's not hard. So let me get the foil. So anyway, like I said, you do have signs, and sometimes we try to ignore the red flags in our lives and in our relationships. But I'm going to tell you, if you continue on that path and you do not try to find ways to repair the emotional distance, it can lead to a whole lot of things like infidelity. And I'm not saying that everybody going to go out and cheat. You know what I'm saying? But it can, because if they're not getting this emotional support from you or vice versa, we're human. You need those things, and people will go out and find it. And that's the bottom line. Don't get it twisted. Don't think, I would tell you like this, don't think that you can have someone in your life and you put them on a shelf where you don't want to play with them. And when you feel like playing with them, you take them off. People are not doll babies. People are human and they got feelings. So you have to make people know they matter. And that doesn't mean that you got to be up in their face 24/7. But you got to let your partner know that they matter. And that goes both ways. Otherwise, you will detach. That's just the way it is. When you first met that person, how you stay on the phone with them and tee-hee-hee all day long. You hang up. No, you hang up. You hang up. Come on. Okay? The same way you did that then, okay? I ain't telling you to do that now, but you know what? Check in. Do whatever. Let the person know that you care. And it goes both ways, okay? You get with a partner so you can share your life. And when sharing your life means the good, the bad, and the ugly and everything else, not just the fun times. If that's what you think a relationship is, you need to step off now. I'm just saying. So let me put my protection to my counter on here. And then I'm going to show you, I saved one of my little babies out, and I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to show you guys how you going to get this beauty, okay? So let me just turn it over. I'm going to put it over here because I'm trying my best. I don't want to make a big mess. No, I don't. So I'm going to do a second piece just because when I get to shaking my seasonings, and it's not a lot of seasoning either. Isn't that surprising for me? Okay? But you must know that it's going to have some Casey blessing in it, so you need to get whatever all-purpose seasoning that you fancy, because that's going to be part of the dynamic. And it's like this with these relationships and being emotional distance. It's just like this. You almost feel like you don't even know this person. So it's like, if you don't know me by now, you ain't gonna never know them because you're not taking the time. People do change. People's feelings change. You need to be up on the latest news and stop. I'm telling you like this. You need to watch CNN, MSNBC, them stations. Primetime TV. Stop getting your news off of Facebook. That's what I'm saying to you. Okay? That way you're going to be in tune with your partner. Because as long as you're getting your information off of Facebook, it could be anything. I'm just saying. So, let me come over here. Let me put this back. I'm going to use my glass. And I really don't want to use this, but I don't have a foil pan that's small enough. You know this glass thing, right? It's good. It's going to put the little bird up in here. I'm going to have to try to tempt my fork. I'm going to have some difficulties, but I'm doing this all for y'all. So I'm going to put this over here. And the first thing I'm going to do is spray this thing here. Okay, because it's not going to take but a minute for me to do this bird to put it in. I'm going to spray it so the bird doesn't get stuck. Now I'm going to get the bird out. So a lot of times you can, everybody's been telling me that it's been hard for them, and it was for me at some point until I went to BJ's. But anyway, to find Cornish hens that are not frozen and say, oh, I dropped my butter on the floor. Lord have mercy. It's covered though, y'all. Okay. I have butter everywhere. So it's been hard for people to find Cornish hens. And I got my little friend, hello twin. Where have you been? I got right here in here, right? So I saved the little baby. You want to get these. They've been saying that they have to get the frozen ones. I don't really like getting frozen ones because when they unthaw, they don't tell them what you got. So I was lucky enough to get these Purdue. It was 2 of them for $12 at BJ's. So I got 4. 4 will feed my family really nicely. They can go back and get seconds or whatever they want to do. So I cooked 3 of them. I left 1 so I could show y'all how to do it. So when you get your little baby is okay. And let me tell y'all something. Okay. And now y'all know. Tell me who's the one that ain't had no sleep since Thursday. Okay. That's doing these shows up here singing and dancing like they say on the 5 Heartbeats. Just tell me who it is. Who do you see?
You.
Okay. Why am I hearing other folks yawning? I'm just saying. Anywho, so and most loudly at that. So you get your little bird. Now, when you get your birds, let it not be twisted, whether they are frozen or whether they are fresh. You want to get them birds, you take them out and you start doing the examination. You want to examine your birds for hairs. You want to examine your birds for feather quills inside the skin. You want to check the cavity of your bird because sometimes the little cavity inside is hiding some giblets. Okay, and giblets are nothing but the internal organs of the bird. Now, my birds said on the package that there were no giblets inside, which I was glad because I don't want no giblets. I want it clean because I'm going to be having this inside with aromatics, okay, and seasoning. So I want it as clean as possible. So what I do is when I get my bird out, I examine it. I burn all the hair. And I'm going to show you what my husband bought me to burn hairs because I have a glass top stove and I don't have, a gas, to hold it over, whatever. And I had a set of big lighters that I would use just to burn hairs off of chickens and turkeys and all the stuff. So my husband said, forget that. This is what he got me. Hold on. Let me show you. All right, so I don't know what made him do this. You see this thing? I want y'all to look closely. Do you see that? Can anybody see? Yeah. Okay, this now, beautiful assistant is afraid of this. Okay, and this is on low. So I put it on low. You just have to be careful. Now, if you're scared of it, don't do it. But I love this for me because I don't have a gas stove to burn off the hairs. One of my pet peeves is chicken or chicken wings where it got more whiskers than me. Okay. For real. And I wax mine. So they need to wax theirs. Okay. I'm just saying. So this is my friend, this right here. And it really, really helps. Okay. To burn off and it really gets up in there. I had to tell beautiful assistant, do you know that these birds, they have underarm hair? So you got to lift that wing and you got to get all up in there. You got to open up the leg crevice and get all up in there. And you have to turn that back over and get all up in there. And you can take this and just go all over it like a wand. And it'll burn the hairs off and then you get your little quills off. Bottom line, you need to clean your bird. Then you want to go inside the cavity of the bird because there lies some, I'm going to just call it guts. Do not get a knife and try to get the guts out. Take your index finger, into the cavity, which it's like the rib cage, and you will see like little pieces of gut, like it looks like liver or something like that. Just kind of take your finger, go into the well of your inside of the rib cage of the little bird, and just pull it out. Just get it out and clean as much out as you can on the inside. You probably will have to trim around the opening and take that little tail off, because there may be feathers and stuff and quills on that. So anything that doesn't look nice, you just want to trim it and clean it. Get in there, clean that bird out, rinse it out thoroughly, okay, to make sure all the insides are out. You can even, soak it in some vinegar if you want. I wouldn't do all the vinegar. I would dilute it or do some lemon juice and just clean it up or whatever. Completely dry your bird after you do that. And what I do on the little legs, the end of the little legs, and this is something my mother taught me, and I always did it because we always had whole chickens. On the end of the little legs here, there's always some little yellow, looks like a yellow honeycomb, little thin like film or skin on there. All you got to do is take your knife and just kind of scrape it off. Take that off. So then you have a beautifully clean bird to start with, nice and dry. That's the first step to having a bird look like that there. If you don't do it, hey, you're just on your own. Okay, let me tell you. Clean your bird, dry your bird. That's all. That's the part. Okay, so I'm gonna get a sip of my fizzy tea. That's what I'm calling it because I don't remember the name. Tropical tea, fizzy, something.
Yeah. Well, how was it? Maybe it was tropical fizzy.
The name?
Yes.
Tropical fizzy.
Okay, tropical. I was close.
Yeah.
I said tropical fizzy, tropical fizz. So now I got this nice clean, and I didn't take it out because I don't want to get my hands with the chicken, the poultry on it, but I'm going to go over here now. And I'm going to put it over here. Then I have my aromatics. Aromatics. Okay, so I told you this is citrus. Rosemary citrus. So I have lemons that cut up really small because the birds are small, and you're going to put it in the cavity. I have some limes. And those are the aromatics. I have rosemary. I have thyme, fresh thyme. I have fresh sage. One leaf or one half stalk, one for each bird. Okay, that's what I have. I'll probably put 2 little pieces of lemon, 2 little pieces of the lime. I have some red onion and red bell pepper. Those are the things that are going in the cavity after I season the inside of this bird. And see if it's clean, then you can season the inside of the bird with no hesitation. Okay, so that's that. That's going to give you your seasoning. So then I have some black pepper. Like I said, all-purpose seasoning. I got Casey's Blessing. You get the one that works for you. Low sodium or no sodium or however you want. I have my Adolph's meat tenderizer because everybody always wants to complain about how dry these hens are. Mine ain't never dry. Beautiful assistant stuck my thermometer in there and it was just oozing juice and liquid. Why? Because I use a dry brine and that is what this is. So I would advise you to do what I do. Okay? Of course, I have my low sodium Saison that I put in my shaker because it doesn't come that way. And I have some paprika because it's smoky and it makes the color beautiful. All right? And then I have butter because you know that. I have butter, which makes it all better. I have some bacon grease. And this is optional because you can use olive oil. But it really gives it good flavor. And then, of course, I have some of my herbs. I put a little basil on my bird when I put it in there raw and cooked it. Okay, and that's about it. So, after that, what we're going to do, I'm going to take this out of here. Just like that. And I'm going to let y'all see how cute she is. Look how cute she is. Now, see what I do to her. You see her little wings? I clip those tips. They don't serve any purpose. They're too little to me. Okay. So I clip them. She looks all cute and beautiful. You want to see inside her? You see inside her? You see? Clear. The pipes are clean. Okay. She's nice. She's beautiful. So I'm going to take her and I'm going to flip her on her back because I'm going to start giving her the best massage she ever had living or unalived. Okay, so watch. So I'm gonna take this off. Let me put this over here. I'm gonna flip her over, flipping her over on her tummy, just like that. I'm gonna wash my hands now because I need to touch this bowl. We get that in there just like that. Get my hands all nice and clean. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. Now I'm going to dry this. Now because she was inside that plastic bag, there was a little condensation. I need for her to be dry as the desert. Okay, dry as some of the comedians I see on TV that remain nameless. Okay, I need her to be dry. Okay, so in order for her to be dry, I'm going to take this piece of paper towel. I'm going to put it on her. I'm going to press down and get whatever little dampness is on her. I'm going to take her arms and I'm going to lift them up and I am going to dry underneath her arms. Okay? I'm going to turn her over, flip her over. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make sure she is dry. Okay? She needs to be dry. And that's what is important. Why does she need to be dry? Because with a dry bird, your seasonings are going to adhere better. Okay, and I'm even going to take this paper towel and I'm going to go inside her insides and make sure right there at the opening where I took all that, the entrails out, is dry also. So now, Rose, and I'm going to call her Rose. Rose is completely dry. Okay, all over. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to toss this, okay? Now, the same attention that I'm taking and putting to this hen, I need to pose a question to those people out there that have relationships or whatever. How often, how much attention do you take or put towards your mate? And I don't mean just, hey, how you doing, or good night, whatever. Do you really ask the important questions? Everybody is not as expressive. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to be specific with people. You have to say things like, hey, are you hurting? Hey, do you feel happy today? Hey, is anything troubling you? The words must come out your mouth. Because, hey, how you doing? You really want to know. Okay, you're saying it. It's almost like you're having this superficial chit chat with somebody that you live in your life with. And then you're wondering why things are distant. And it comes from both sides. Everybody got to be a participating factor. If you don't have that participation, then of course you're going to be on different ends of the polar express. Okay, you're going to be on the South Pole, they're going to be on the North Pole, and there are no, sleds or dogs that's going to carry you to meet each other. You have to be intentional, just like I'm going to do with this bird, and that bird going to look like that. You want your relationship to look like that. You don't want your relationship to be looking like it's leaning to the side or crip walking. That's not what you want, okay? So now I'm going to take this beautiful bird. I'm going to get what's left of my bacon grease because I haven't cooked bacon in like forever, so I got to get my supply back up. I'm going to go over here and get a plastic knife. And I'm going to take some of this bacon fat because I need to save a little bit for it because to go with my, because I'm going to make some fried corn to go with this, and I'm making potato salad. Now, you can have wild rice, you can have rice with this, you can have mashed potatoes, you can have roasted potatoes, you can have broccoli, you can have anything, you can have stuffing with this. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different sides you can do with this. I felt like some potato salad today. My husband had asked about, I made some potato salad the other day, and it was so good. He thought that it would be a little left, he didn't have any. So I'm making some potato salad with this, and I'm going to make some fried corn with it. So that's what they're having. The kids are having some other sides with theirs. But that's what I'm doing. So I need a little bit of this bacon grease so I can do that. So I'm not going to use all of it. But I'm going to take this and I'm put it on here. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, for those of you who do not do pork or do not want to use bacon grease, you can use olive oil, but you gotta massage them, and you gotta use some type of lubricant, okay? You can even melt some butter if you want to and put it on there. So let me throw this away. All right, so let me I'm gonna take my hands, my magic fingers, and I'm going to just massage this I'm gonna get every part with that little bit from the back. I am taking my bird and I'm gonna put it, we go over here. You see how I'm doing this to this bird, and I'm taking the back of the legs, but I'm doing the front of the legs. My hand still has the bacon grease on it, and you do the same thing. And I'm bringing it around, and I'm taking it, and I got my hand all up in here, so I got it all up in the cavity, and I'm putting it all up in the top of here, up the neck. Let's see, you gotta handle that part too. And I'm getting it all. It's just now. It has been fully greased and it has been covered every single side of this. This is important. Don't miss this step. So now I'm going to take Rose over here. I'm going to put Rose back on her tummy. I'm going to wash my hands, okay? And then I'm going to put Rose, I'm going to start seasoning Rose. That's what I'm going to do. So let me just get my hands clean because they're full of grease. Just like that. Okay. Get them nice and clean. All right. So, all right. There you go. Let me wipe that up. And I'm going to throw this away. So, I'm going to take Rose, and the first thing I'm going to do with Rose is I'm going to take this 8-ounce meat tenderizer. Why am I taking this? Because I told you, this helps hold the moisture into your bird. This has been my experience. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm telling you, this works. So, you want to stand Rose up. Rose is getting stuck in my paper. I'm standing Rose up now, and in her cavity, I'm going to sprinkle so little in here, just a little, inside her cavity. Okay, that's the first thing. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to take my seasoning, my all-purpose seasoning, and I drop my top. So please someone come get it because I don't want to have to bend over because it hurts. Okay, and I'm going to put that in here. Okay, so I'm going to get that all in there. Just shake it all in. Get it nice and coated on the inside. That's lovely. You just, as they say, put as much, what they say, until your ancestors say so, or whatever it is they say. What they say, what is that they say?
The ancestors say stop.
Okay, my ancestor just says say stop because my fingers are getting covered, okay? So I'm going to do that, put that over here. I'm going to take my black pepper. I'm going to get up in this little cavity with that, just like that. I'm going to take my sazon, and I'm going to do the same thing. Get it all in here. I want to make sure I hit every single rib, that breast meat, all of that good stuff. Just like that. Yes, I am. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand her up, and I got a piece of butter over here. So I'm going to put 2 packs of butter inside of, there you go. See, everybody want to show off. Butter, the black pepper want to jump out. So I got this butter over here that I had, and it's really soft. So I'm going to get this in here, and I'm going to put this inside of Rose. I'm going to put it to the very top of Rose. So this is like 3 packs of butter, and I'm going to push it because this is real soft now. It wasn't soft before. And I'm going to get Rose up in here, and I'm packing her with the butter at the top, okay? So she stand up, Rose. Don't move. Okay, I got to clean my hands, Rose. Don't fall. Okay.
Lois mentioned the passing of Andy Stone today.
Yes, Lois, exactly.
She said, rest in eternal peace, artist Andy, and thank you for blessing us with your voice and wisdom about the music industry.
Yes, exactly.
That's very sad.
Very talented person. I think she was in a car accident today.
Yeah.
It is definitely a loss. Very talented person, and yeah. She will be missed, and so will, any future music that she makes. But we are lucky enough that we have what she left behind, which is a great legacy. And we can listen to her and remember, so that's a good thing. Okay, so now I put the butter in, right? I'm going to go over here with my aromatics. And thank you, Rose, for standing up. So since Rose's little body is small, I'm going to put 2 little pieces of the lemon. I'm going to put, Rose is falling. I'm going to put 2 pieces of lemon. And I'm going to put 2 pieces of the, 1 piece of the lime. That's fine. I'm going to take just 1 little piece of onion, put in there. 2 little pieces of pepper. That's all she can handle. And that'll be enough. And now I'm going to get my rosemary, which I'm going to stick over here in the side of her. The whole stalk.
Oh, Jerome's here.
Hey, Jerome. How you doing, my friend? I'm going to put the sage in. The sage, the rosemary. I'm just stuffing it in here. It's not in there in any particular order. And I'm just balling it up to make sure I can get it in here. And see, it's working really well because the butter was soft. So you might want to let the butter get soft because then it helps make the things, the other things stick inside. So now Rose has her inside all done. And I'll be washing my hands all night because it's, I'm working with this grease. So I don't want to touch other things. So just pay me no mind. I'm just trying to, wash my hands. Okay. So I will do that just like this. Okay, keep it moving. So I'll move that out of here. Let me get my aromatics back inside of my little container so I can use them for something else because I'm not throwing away. Beautiful assistant, can you please do me a favor and cover those beautiful birds? Yes, because I think they've rested enough, and if we cover it, just lightly cover it. You don't have to really cover it tight because I don't want condensation to take that nice crisp off, but I don't want them to be too cold.
Jerome said, wow, those are some nice size hens.
Aren't they? They cover BJ, Jerome. They're only $12 for 2.
Well, for 2?
For 2.
That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, it is a very, are you kidding me? I'm feeding, like I said, technically, with 4 of these for $24, I'm feeding my whole family with leftovers. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same thing for her. I'm going to take a little bit of my ADOS meat tenderizer, and I'm just going to lightly, ever so lightly. I don't want to put a lot on here, but it will really tenderize this meat, and when you pull it out, it'll be just laying apart. It'll be tender as I don't know what, but it won't look cute like that, so be careful. I'm going to take my Sazon. You made it too tight, babe. Oh, don't make it tight because I don't want it to sweat. Right. You know what I'm saying? Leave a little air in there. Okay. So yeah, kind of like that. Or you could have just put one just straight across and it would have left the sides. Okay, I'm going to take the Sazon and I am going to put this all over Rosemary. All over Rosemary's back, down the back of Rosemary's legs. I'm going to lift Rosemary's arms and I'm going to do her armpits. I'm going to hit the inside of her wing from the back. I'm going to hit it from the back. Yes, I am. And I'm going to get all of that in there. And I'm going to do the same thing with her legs. Get her little thighs and everything just like that. Okay, so she's covered in Sazon. So the next thing, I'm going to hit her with the blessings. And she's going to be covered. So I'm going to really hit her with that. And this is easy because I can make it rain with this stuff real easy. Get her in her wings. There she goes. Okay. Did you ever know you're my hero, right? Mm-hmm. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Wind beneath your wings. So there's the wings. Okay. And I'm going to hit that like that. Okay. And I'm going to do my black pepper like that. I'm going to hit it again. Okay. I feel like James Brown. Hit me. Okay. And I'm going to hit that up in there. Get her all up in here. Yes, I am. And what else am I going to hit it with? That's pretty much it. And then I'm also going to hit it with my paprika. The smokiness can't be compared. And the beautiful color, as you see. I'm going to hit it with that. Just a little. Okay. So Rosemary now has a beautiful outfit on her behind. We're going to flip her over and we're going to get it matched. Okay? Because you don't ever season stuff on one side. It don't work like that. So you want to take your hand and stick it in the crevice, flip her over, make sure her little insides, the little stuff inside doesn't fall out. Now we're going to repeat the process. We're going to do our sazon. We're going to hit the insides of the wings. I want to lift her up because I think I missed a little piece on the back. So I don't want to see any of her original skin color. I want to see seasoning. I want to see nothing but seasoning. I don't want to have any excuses. I need seasoning. I need to communicate this to you like you need to communicate to your partner. We need to have a seasoned conversation so we can get it back together. Okay, that's what we need to do, and that's what we need to do for Rosemary. So we're going to get it like that. I'm going to hit it with the blessings on the front, on the side, inside, on those legs, everywhere. I'm going to hit it with my black pepper. Oh, yeah. And then, finally, I'm going to hit it with my paprika. And I'm going to put just a tiny, teeny bit of meat tenderized. When I say a little, that's it. There you go. So now we have a beautifully seasoned bird. So I'm going to take Rosemary and I'm kind of grab her from the inside because I don't want my seasonings to come off. So I'm going to take Rosemary. I'm put Rosemary in this glass plate, which I don't really like, but I'm going to do it anyway. Stick her in here. So, but I'm not done yet. Need to wash my hands, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do before I stick her up in there. And the reason why I got it at 425, I am not going to cook this bird for an hour at 425. I am going to cook this bird for 15 minutes uncovered at 425, okay? And for 15 minutes, that will happen. And after that, then I will turn the heat down to 350 and finish the process. So, let me wash my hands again. I feel a sneeze coming on because of that pepper, y'all, so I may sneeze. I'm just letting you know. Let me close this stuff up because it's a hot mess. Let me get it all over here. Get everything closed up. Okay, what do we got? Just like that. This is like a puzzle. Okay, it really is going to give me a hard time and make me look like a nut bucket here. Come on, child. Okay, there you go. That goes over there. I'm going to bring one of my sticks of butter out. Pepper, the paprika. Put that back over there. Stick the butter over there. And get this off and wipe this over here where I splashed all the soap water. Okay. And I'm going to take this, get my knife inside the sink. Let me get the sazon over there. And I'm going to roll this up. There you go. Okay. I don't know why I did that because I need the knife. That was not smart. Okay, that's that one brain cell. I told you I got 3. Okay, and when that brain cell been up for over, 72 hours? You lucky. Honey, that brain cell is working on fumes, y'all. I'm just to tell you.
And you said you had 3 of them. So
I got 3, yes. The other 2 are overworked. Okay, the other 2 have been worked. Okay, I've got the one for my other job. I got the one for y'all, and then I got the one for my family and my husband. Okay, you can imagine. The emotional distance is never there in this house. just saying. So, let me put this in here. And I'm going to go and I'm going to wipe this off. And I'm just going to get a little piece. Maybe I may be able to do this with a paper towel. Because I really don't want to use something to dirty it up. I want to cut some pieces of butter. But I know it's going to get a little messy, so I'm going to put it on a paper towel and cut it, okay? So what I'm going to do to my beautiful Rosemary, before I put her in the oven, I'm going to give her a beautiful butter companion. And I'm going to put a butter in each wing, on each wing, just sit it there. Nice little pat of butter on each side of her wing. Sit it there. Nice, generous pat. And then I'm going to put 2 pats of butter on her breast. 1 there and 1 there. And remember, you got her butter, all the butter mushed up inside. So you got 4 packs of butter. Okay, I'm gonna bring it close so y'all can see. This is what rosemary should look like when you're getting ready to put her in that oven. You see, if she don't look like that, she's not ready to go on her trip. Understand? There you go. So let me open this up. When I find my oven mitts, like that, I am going to put it in here. And I am not going to put any foil on my stove because I think that it'll be okay. Okay, so if it's not, then I guess I have to clean the stove. But anyway, I'm putting this in here 425. Now I have to also remember from the last time I used this glass casserole dish, it gets hot really quickly. So I'm going to watch this throughout the 15 minutes, okay? Let me get this up, throw this stuff away. I'm going to leave my butter out in case I need it, okay? Because I need it to get a little soft, so no worries. Put that over there. Throw this away. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this timer on for 15 minutes. There you go, right there. So let me get this stuff over here. Just like that. Wipe that off. And let me find my... Do I have any more dry celery? I'm sure I do. Is it on the carousel of life? It's on the carousel of life. Okay, I'm going to get you down there because I got to start getting my stuff together for my potato salad. And I made it a little different last time, and I'm trying to remember what I did because it was banging. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to be like, do that to me one more time. Once is never enough for potato salad. I'm going to turn this around, and we're going to wait patiently these 15 minutes. That's what we're going to do. How about that? So I'm going to continue to talk to you about this emotional distance that you don't want to have in any relationship. And I'm going to tell you, not just a romantic relationship. I'm going to veer off to the left. Any relationship you don't want to have, if you want to have a good connection with anybody, you do not want to foster emotional distance. You do not want to. Sometimes we get into our feelings and we get into our bags and we just kind of, like I said, we're not cognizant of other people. I have been guilty of it. I'm sure you have too. But let me tell you something. When you know better, you do better. The crime is not in the action itself. The crime is in when you know you're not doing things right. You know you need to do something better and you don't do it. That's when there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know really deep down inside when we're not being right to somebody. We really do. Only a true narcissist really does not understand the dynamic because their brain does not function that way. And then you want to get the stepping away from that thing. Okay, let me get a little drink here because I'm thirsty. That's good. It sure is. It really is. It is really delicious. So, like I said, it is going to affect your relationship if you continue like this. If you trusted this person, that trust will begin to diminish. And the reason why is because you're not connecting. So you don't know what they're doing. You don't know how they're rolling. You're going to start, you may pick a fight over some lint, because you have all of this emotional angst or all of these suspicions or all of this distrust or you just ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And you argue over the dumbest things. And then you sit and think to yourself, why did I even do that? But when things compile on top of each other and on top of each other and it's all negative, you're going to live in a negative bubble. And that is how you're going to come off all the time. So, like I said, you have to be cognizant of these things, not only of distrust, but like I said, I'm not going to go and say like that everybody is going to run out and cheat because they need to fill that emotional cup. Different people do different things. Okay. Some people, I'm telling you like this, I don't think that would be a good dynamic unless you're ready to end that relationship. And a lot of times when you continue to have this emotional distance, relationships end. You may not want them to end, and you've been in this rut, in this rabbit hole so long, you don't know how to dig your way out. When you're like that, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, maybe you do need to go and see a marriage counselor, somebody that is not involved in the dynamic, even though you have friends and you have family and stuff like that. But when you have those people in your life and they are giving you advice, you got to understand they're giving you this advice from the vantage point of how they feel about you or the other person. It's not malicious. It's just fact. If that's my mama, it's very, very few parents are going to not side with their child. You really, the fair thing to do is to look at both situations. And if my child is wrong, I'm going to tell them. It's just that simple, because you may not be being nice to your mate if you involve me in your situation. So if you come to me and you say, Mom, my husband, blah, 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 and that I'm not taking this stuff, and this guy really hasn't done anything to you, and it's your situation, and I'm not going to sit up here. I love you, but listen, okay, you need to value this person. You need to do A, B, C, and D. I try to be impartial. A lot of people can't. A lot of your friends can't. So sometimes you really need to go to a professional. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And it can be a licensed therapist, or it could be your pastor of your church, anything. You know what I'm saying? So you can really start to hear each other, because you can hear somebody. Put it this way, somebody can speak and they'll say they hear you, but do they really hear you? See, somebody who hears you understands what you're saying. They don't have to agree with it, but they understand. So when somebody say, yeah, I heard you, no, that is a dismissal. You need to know. They do not hear you. They're like, yeah, I hear you. Be quiet. That's what that means. You got to learn how to hear the tone. So somebody truly is interested in what you have to say, they are going to hear you, understand your viewpoint, whether they agree or not. And you need to understand they don't have to agree with you, because everybody has an opinion. Okay. And they're entitled to it, because it's a free country, at least for now. So, I mean, and you got to accept that. Sometimes in these relationships, you have to understand that you have to agree to disagree. And it's okay, because everything shouldn't be a war. You have to choose your battles and your wars. And a lot of time when people are constantly hitting heads like that, they start distancing themselves. Not because they don't love each other anymore. It's because they don't know how to communicate with each other. So if you go to a therapist, whatever, they're going to put you in a dynamic that's going to force you to see that other person and really communicate. Because when you get into these cycles of negativity, it is very hard to get out of them. We are habit-forming creatures, and unfortunately, negative habits are easier to foster than the good ones. It is hard to be a good person all the time. It is easier to take the dark path. I am telling you, it is constant, intentional work to be good, or to do the right thing, or to be fair to people. It is something you have to learn and continue to work at every day. Because when you begin to take people for granted and put that doll back on that shelf, that doll may not be there for you to play with. And then you're just going to be sad forever, okay? Because that toy is gone. People have feelings. Everybody has them. You have to value the fact that people have feelings. They need to communicate. You need that touch. You need that closeness. You need all these things when you say you want a relationship. There are many ways of living your life. Trust me. You don't have to have somebody in it. If you are a type of person that everything got to be your way, And it's hard for you to compromise. It's difficult for you to see out of someone else's eyes. The empathy level in your life is non-existent. Be by yourself. Because that's who you really care about is you. When you're in a relationship, you have to share yourself with someone. And it's forever, ever, forever, ever. And that's just a fact. So when you do things like that, you don't have yourself in a dynamic where you're going, hey, everybody has their moments, okay? But you can come back, regroup, and look that person in the face and really, really see them and try to repair what is damaged if, you know, that's what you want to do. If that's what you don't want to do, you know, for me, it's like going through all of these different stages. People really know when they're done. When you're done, why can't you just say, hey, done? Why we got to go through all this? Why we got to go through all this pain? Why we got to go through all this back and forth? Why we got to go through all the pretense? You know when you're done. And just express that and move on and let that person move on and heal, you know, or whatever. Playing these little head trips and stuff, you know, you're going. I mean, I know people every other day. I'm going to the divorce. I'm getting them the divorce papers. You know what? Do you, boo? Because after a while, all the threats and all of the insecurities and all of these things, again, will make you separate and move in other directions. It ain't cute. It ain't funny. I'm a grown person. People out here, grown people. Don't nobody want to play no games. Games are for kids. Okay? Games are for children. They're not for grown people in grown relationships. And you need to start. Put your big girl panties on and your big boy panties and pants on and whatever. Pull your pants up. Put a belt on. Okay? And understand that you have to play a role in your relationship that is going to exude positivity. It may not be all the time, but it's work. A relationship is work. A marriage is work. Anything long-term is work. It ain't just happening. Anybody tell you that lie, they lying. If they in that situation and they not working on a constant basis, they're in a fantasy because people change exponentially. That's just the way it is. So we're at 3 minutes and 42 seconds for our lovely bird at 4:25. When that bell goes off, we're going to take Rose out. We're not going to take it out. We're just going to leave it there. I'm going to turn my oven off and put it on bake 350. Of course, it'll take a second for it to go down to that temperature. At which point, I'm going to put what is called a tent. I'm going to try because on this crazy plate right here, on this crazy glass thing, you know, foil doesn't really hold. But I'm going to try to do some kind of tent. I want to loosely tent it with foil. And the reason why I want to loosely tent it with foil is so it doesn't over brown while she cooks. Okay? Because we want her to be beautiful. We want her to be lovely. Okay, so Lois, you're saying vote to love. What you said, you done vote to love? You are? Well, honey, let me tell you, if you done, make preparations and do you, boo. That's all I'm saying. But just be really, really, really clear about what you feel. Okay? Be analytical about what you feel. And you have to be true to you. Lois says her husband.
And her had just had this conversation today.
Okay.
Making sure that they are actively communicating so we hear what each other is saying and not assume. It's okay to agree to disagree. Life's too short.
Exactly. It is. Don't assume nothing. Don't assume nothing. Don't assume because you've been with somebody 50 years that, you know, they haven't changed their thought patterns or some things that didn't bother them before bother them now. And maybe they just don't want to say it because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But all of that stuff is piling up. Come on, you got to have a conversation. We have mouths for reasons. We don't have mouths just to be putting something on our face. You know, you really do. And so Lois also says, like, people change exponentially. And I don't have time for multiple I feel you, girl. I feel you, girl, for real. You know, Teresa says that she's glad that she don't have none of those issues and is peaceful. What did she say? Peaceful soul, loving her. And I'm with, listen, you hear me on this thing, and I don't tell you that you got to have a partner. Sometimes you need to be the biggest and best love in your life. I am telling you, when you become the love of your life, then you are open to all the possibilities if you so choose for that to happen. You are in control. You are the driver of all of these things. Do not ever feel inadequate or that you are helpless. You control your destiny. Okay, this is why we all have free will. Otherwise, we'd all be step-foot children going to the altar and sacrificing whatever it is somebody who's controlling wants us to do. We all have the ability to do what we need to do for ourselves. But sometimes it takes a while for us to understand cognitively that that's what we need to do. Okay, for real, for real. So I don't ever want anybody who doesn't have a boo, okay, to think that they're less than or inadequate. You have yourself. And if you have self-assurance and self-esteem and you look yourself in the mirror every single day and say, I love what I see, that's good enough. And you're happy and you're at peace, then, like I said, my famous words, do you boo? Now the buzzer has rang on Rosemary, so I'm going to get over here and I'm going to put Rosemary on 350, y'all. Okay, one moment. Okay, let me take a look at you, little Rosemary. So, Rosemary look cute, y'all. Let me show y'all what Rosemary looked like thus far, just with that 15 minutes. Let me move this around. I have to find my other oven mitt, because I got to take Rosemary out and try to figure out how I'm going to get this foil on her. Wait a minute. Come on. How I'm going to get the foil to tint on her. Okay, I thought I turned you off. Just a second. Okay, there you go. It smells delicious. Rosemary looking cute. Look at Rosemary, y'all. Look. Can y'all see Rosemary? Look how cute she looks just after 15 minutes. Let's get a 10 on her and finish her up. Okay, so I'm going to put her up here. I want to put her on my counter because this glass thing is hot as I don't know what. And let me turn off my oven and bring it down to 350. Off and bake at 350. Okay. And press start. There you go. How did it go to 303?
Because that's the temperature the oven actually did.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be 303. It was just at 4 something. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do this. I don't know how it's going to work. I hope. Let's see. I'm going to take a lot of foil, because usually I take 2 pieces of foil, put them together, and I actually make a tent. But I'm going to see if I can. Nah, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board, y'all. I think I'm gonna just make the tent and see what happens. Okay, so let me measure my paper. I'm gonna get 2 of these, about the same similar size. Okay, so now it's actually at 350. So I'm gonna make my little tent, y'all. And so a tent just looks like this. And one of these a little bit. After you try to get the same size. But I didn't do that this time. So, hey, I didn't do it. So you take it and you do like this with your foil. And it works really well when you have other kind of pots. I don't know what's going to happen with this one. But this doggone glass pot won't allow you to put anything on it. But normally, and you have your tent like this. So you make your tent like this. So it's not directly on your food. Okay, and then you put it on the pot, on the pan, if it will stay. So I'm going to bend it on this side because I want it, and I'm going to try not to burn myself in the process. Okay, so let's see. If I can get it to do this. Ooh, it's hot. Woo! Hot. Okay, that's hot. I got to get some something there. So that there right there. I don't like this pan. I do like it because I can see, but, ooh,
You don't like everything to come on?
I don't like the way it reacts to certain things. Okay, so I'm trying to get this to go around the glass pan because it's not really anything for it to grip to, except for the end handles. Okay, I think that I did as best as I could. I got Okay, so I'm gonna get Rosemary back up in this piece. Just like that. Okay. And I'm gonna put Rosemary in there. Now Rosemary will continue cooking. Just like she is in all her beautiful glory. I'm gonna bring this over here. Rosemary will be in her beautiful glory. She will love this. What is Lois saying? I have no one. Okay. I have no one reading.
You give me a second. Anyway.
And we can't hear you.
My son said his heart was broken. He don't want to ever feel that pain again, so he's letting go his dream for a wife and children. I told him God hid his value from people who didn't deserve him.
Exactly.
And not to give up on his dream.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, it seems like when you are intentionally looking for a relationship, it never seems to do what you want it to do. Sometimes you have to go along, continue building yourself and doing your thing, and organically you will attract what you want. You have to really, really be in a position to know yourself and know what you want. Anytime you really, really don't know what you want and it's an iffy situation, you're going to end up with people in your life that really don't fit in the puzzle of your destiny. And that is the truth. Okay, when you are definite about what you want and what you don't want, and you have conversations because you're intentional having conversations because you know what your trajectory is, then and only then are you going to find somebody to fit in that puzzle. But when you're looking for it, it rarely happens. It's all about empowering yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing what your worth is, and not settling. End of story. So, hey, he may not get what he wants today, but when he least expects it, it's going to come to him. It really will. I truly, truly believe that. So what he has to do, like I said, I wish that I could play this song. That has been my mantra. Optimistic by, what's that? What is that? I can't even think of the name of the group. Okay.
Oh, the one you always play?
Yeah. Sounds of Blackness. You want to hear it. You want to listen to those words. Those words will uplift you when you feeling like you just can't go on. I am telling you, that is what I have to do. I have to listen to that whenever I feel like my cup is running over and I don't know which direction to go. And it brings it into perspective, those words to that song. So please, I have it on my channel. It's a little short that I put for New Year's. And I'm telling you, if you look at that and you read those words that I wrote, which was inspired by the song is playing, I'm telling you, because sometimes things just get insurmountable. Everything gets insurmountable. And you get to feeling like things are never going to happen for you. But I'm going to tell you, whatever is for you, it's going to happen for you, but it may not happen in the time frame that you want it to. So be optimistic. Let me go over here. She's in here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix up my potato salad. And because I'm getting hungry. Do you understand me? Do you understand? Hunger. Lord said, yes, queen, no settling. Optimistic by Sounds of Blackness. I'll let him know he's such a wonderful person and he gonna find that wonderful person for him. But as long as he is in tune with who he is, don't ever forget who you are. You were a me before you were a we. Always remember. Okay, let me go on over here. I'm going to get my potatoes out of here and I'm going to make my salad. So, And this wasn't part of the show, but hey, why not? I'll make my salad. So I'm gonna get my mayo. I'm gonna get this. Where's that? Yeah, I'll get this. I'm gonna get this little nasty stuff because Corey likes it, and I'm put a little bit of it in there. Okay, all right.
It's not nasty.
It is mega nasty. I am Hellman's. I am Hellman's all the way. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit nasty. I'm not feeling it. You can't make me. I know. So let me get I'm gonna get a little bit of my garlic. This is what I did last time. Nobody knew. And it was really good. Okay, so I know I saw mayo and I see garlic. And just because you're making me put Corey, just because you're making me put some of this stuff that will remain nameless, I'm not going to even expose y'all to the desecration of mayo. Okay, but I'm going to put a little bit in there just to make his life happy. Could you come over here and open up this garlic, sir?
I will.
Okay, yes. See how nice I am? I try to appease the public. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, if I rule the world, every day would be the first day of spring. Every heart would have a new song to sing. And they'd sing of the joy every morning would bring. And they get their own potato salad that they can make themselves. Yes.
Lois said he learned to cook good from his big sister, not from me.
Okay, Lois, I'm not going to hear any more insults to yourself, okay, lady. Okay, how long I've been doing this? Since when? I've been on this channel since August or something of 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, Lois, 2024.
Yeah, we just did
2024. No.
You talking about the live or the whole?
No, I'm talking about my
the whole
cooking
channel.
station. The whole You know. So look, I got enough stuff where you can just try it. Okay, try it. Okay, I said contact me and I will walk you through it. Stop talking about what you can't do.
She said you haven't tested my food yet.
Okay. Lois, if you, I will do, like I told you, I will do a Zoom with you and we will walk you through the process. And I promise, once you get it, you're going to fly. And you'll be like, I've been sitting here all these years. It ain't hard, girl. Trust me. I dare you to do a Zoom with me and we're going to cook something. For real. Okay, I got this. So what I do when I boil my potatoes, right, I use red potatoes. So the key to a good potato salad is making sure that your potatoes are completely dry and cooled. So when I boil my potatoes, I take my favorite bowl, I line it with paper towels, I drain my potatoes, I rinse them in cold water, drain my potatoes, and then I put my potatoes inside this bowl with the paper towels. Paper towels will be on top so it can absorb all the water. The reason why is if you make your potato salad without drying your potatoes, you're gonna have potato salad soup, and that is the most disgusting stuff ever. Your mayonnaise and your whatever your dressing to make your potato salad is not gonna stick to it. So put it in the refrigerator for about a half an hour or longer. Make sure that all of the moisture comes out in the paper towel. Now you're ready to mix up your potato salad. Okay, so let me take this out just like this. Okay. And if you can't see all the moisture, but it's a lot of moisture left in here. So I'm going to toss this out. Okay, so then I have eggs, boiled eggs that I put in my potato salad. I wanted 3, but beautiful assistant only gave me 2. So we're going to work with this, okay?
Oh, you know what? Lois said she'll take your Zoom challenge.
Okay, fine. You need to hit me up and we're going to make a date for us to do this. And you are going to cook. You are going to cook, okay? I promise you, you're going to cook. Okay, so let me get this little thing here because it's flexible. Oh, I know what I need to get. I need to get my grater. I like to, some people will just chop up their egg or whatever. I like to grate mine. So I have my potatoes. But what I'm going to do, the key to a good potato salad also is to layer your flavors. So, of course, I'm going to do my Casey's blessing. I'm going to do some onion powder, some black pepper. I have to have my paprika. I got my dried celery here. I have, what else I'm going to put in this stuff? What else? Let me think. Oh, I got some garlic, some fresh garlic. I have my Hellmann's mayonnaise. I have the mayonnaise. I'm not going to tell you the name that Corey likes, that I'm going to put a little bit in there. I have some sweet relish. Okay, your relish is important. Okay, so make sure your relish isn't runny too. Okay, so I have some sweet relish, and that's it. Okay, I think I'm going to do. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these potatoes and I'm seasoning them up. So I'm going to start with my blessings, and I'm going to season my potatoes just like that. Get it all nice, just like that. I'm going to hit it up with the pepper. I'm going to hit it up with the onion powder. I'm going to hit it up with what I'm going to hit it up with. I'm going to take this celery flakes, and I'm putting some in my hand so I can make sure I can crumble it and it doesn't have any big pieces because I'm not cooking it, so it's dried, and it does have some big pieces in here. I don't want anybody to crack a tooth, but I do want the flavor. So I'm going to put this in here, and let me get some more. I'm trying to get the ones that are a little bit, that are not in hard, bigger pieces. Trying to get the smaller pieces. So I'm going to put my celery flakes in here, just like that. Okay. And let me put the rest back in here. I'm going to do my garlic. I'm going to do one squirt, just a squirt. Okay, no, I'm not, because it ain't open. Okay, because Mr. Corey over here didn't finish the job. I'm just putting you all on Front Street. Okay, putting you all on Front Street. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to have one little drop. One drop, just like that. Oh, maybe two. Of the garlic. I don't usually put all the stuff in here, but I've been feeling frisky and adventurous. So this is how I'm rolling. Okay, so I got that right. So I'm now going to get my sweet relish. Okay,
Lois is going to have to leave from the phone. She's going to continue watching from YouTube because her phone is dying.
Okay, cool beans, Lois. Keep watching. So I'm going to put my relish in here. And that's probably going to be about 2 tablespoons of relish. Okay, I'm going to take my Hellmann's mayonnaise. I'm going to get it in here. I'm going to squeeze what little I can get out of this because this is almost gone. Okay. Now, mayonnaise is going to, it's pretty much this works when you don't want to put too much. So you start with a little and you add, because you don't want it, like I said, soupy and runny. You want to see your potatoes kind of hug the sauces, the things you're putting on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start grating my eggs over it. So I grate my eggs just like that with the other one. And you don't have to grate it if you don't want to. I just like it grated. You can cut it up. If you don't use eggs, you don't have to. I have another potato salad for people who don't use eggs. And you don't have to put it in there, which I will tell you the next time. But I like this with the eggs. Okay. I know Deborah does not like eggs or can't stomach eggs. So I can give you a recipe where you don't have to use eggs. Potato salad is just as good. All right, so I got it all grated in there like that. Okay, and now I'm going to hit it up. Before I put any more mayonnaise, I'm going to hit it again with my blessings. I'm going to hit it again with my pepper. Come on, pepper. All right. I'm going to hit it again with my onion powder. And then I'm going to hit it with my regular French's mustard. I only buy French's. I'm just letting you know. Okay. I'm going to put that in here. That's going to be about 2 tablespoons inside this. Okay. I'm going to go over here and put just a squirt of this mayonnaise that will remain nameless. Okay, in here. And good, it's almost gone, so we don't have to have it in here. Okay, so can't hardly get none out yet. So I'm gonna give it I'll give it a little squirt. Yeah, about a teaspoonful of that. I'm gonna get my Hellmann's over here and put the top on it. Yes, I am. I sure am, y'all. Okay, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna squeeze. I better do just like that. Okay, so now it's going to be the test because I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to show you the color it should be. It should not be yellow, dark yellow. It should just have a little yellow tint from the mustard. Then you know that it should be the right way. So let me start stirring this up. And I may need something else to stir it up with. This is too soft. So I may have to get my wooden spatula. But I'm stirring. Yeah, that's too soft. So let me get rid of this and get my wooden spatula and stir it up. Because that is bending. I thought that would be good, but that's bending. Okay, so that's good. Because see, what I'm doing, I am not just stirring because I don't want to mess up or mush my potatoes. Even though my potatoes are pretty firm, they're not hard, they're firm, so they kept their integrity, and that's what I like. Now I'm seeing where everything is kind of melding together, but I think I want to do a little bit of mayonnaise and some more mustard, I'm thinking, and maybe a little bit more relish. Yeah. A little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, more mayonnaise, a little bit more mustard, just like that. And a teeny tiny bit of the relish. Come on, relish. Do your thing. Okay. And let me see, maybe a little pinch of salt. Just a teeny tiny bit, a pinch. Just a little sprinkle. There you go. Sprinkle of salt. And I'm going to stir this again. Kind of get it all incorporated because I want every single piece of the potato, every potato to have some dressing on it, all of this ingredients on it. Because you don't want your potatoes to be naked. You really don't. You don't want any of your food to be naked. I'm going to be totally honest. I know I don't. I'm not feeling that. So it's looking the color I need it to look. I think that this may be it. Because you know I'm going to have one of them come over here and be the guinea pig. You know that, right? Okay, to taste this and tell me if I need a little bit something more, because I may just need a little bit something more. Okay, somebody come get a spoon, taste this, please.
But the lovely assistant had to step away for a moment. So,
okay. So you're gonna oblige me, right? Get a spoon.
I shall.
Okay. Okay, so dig in there, get some. Well, why not? Take what you need.
Okay.
Take what you need in order to succeed. How about that? Okay. Your assistant need to come taste this too, because you know what I'm looking for. So you tell me, is it good?
Yes.
Does it have enough seasoning in it?
Sure does.
Okay. Corey says it's good. Where's beautiful assistant? I gotta get her opinion because she knows what I'm going for.
Here she comes now.
Okay, beautiful assistant, come and taste this and tell me if this potato salad is where it needs to be. See, I don't do a lot of tasting because if I taste everything, then I can't eat my food. So I let them taste because they like to eat. Yes, I do. Okay, get us a spoon.
Love to eat is an understatement.
Okay, dig in there and tell me if it got everything you need. And put a little bit more sugar. Okay, so
And
what we
maybe
gonna
like a little
do?
bit more, relish.
Okay.
Other than that, perfect.
She says a little bit more relish. Give me that Splenda. I'm gonna put some more
Where is
relish in here.
Is it over here?
It gotta be over there somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm putting a little bit more of the relish in there, which that's what I thought because I'm looking. Okay.
Delicious.
Okay, and I'm just gonna put a little squirt of Splenda in here because this relish is not that sweet. That's what it is.
Ah, okay.
The relish is not that sweet. So I really don't care for this relish too tough, but this is what they had.
Mm-hmm.
The relish that I really love is something that they have in New York. Is B&G sweet relish. And I've seen it down here at like, I think Walmart may have it sometimes, you know, but in New York they have it all the time. B&G relish. I think I'm going to go online and see if the company is still there and if I can order it from there. Okay, taste it now. Okay. All right, let me put that mayo away that will remain nameless, y'all. I ain't telling y'all what it is because I don't want y'all to taint y'all taste buds with this.
It's called.
Don't listen to them. Listen to Chef Casey.
I'm the beautiful assistant.
Okay,
but I know stuff.
No, she just follows what. Okay, now it's good. Okay, let me put this in here. Get that in here. And get this thing that I don't even want to see no more in there. Okay, so what did you think? Is it good now?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Okay,
Perfect.
so now I'm going to. I need my silver bowl with the lid.
The little one or the big one?
The bigger one, so I can get this in here. I don't think this is gonna fit in the little one. I don't think it'll fit in the little one. Do you think?
No.
Okay, so it's not gonna fit in that. So I need that bowl so I can transfer it over. And now we have the salad.
The salad.
The salad.
Yeah, you need that.
You sure?
It's gonna be too big for this.
We may be getting in there.
After you finish eating some.
Okay, well, okay, so I'm gonna put it in here, y'all. Because I like this bowl because it has a lid.
Oh, that's good.
Get it all in here. Smells very good. I think I could have put it in there a little bit.
Tight fit.
Yeah, well, you're gonna eat some, so it won't be that tight. But this is way too big.
No worries, because once y'all eat it and everybody sit down, you want to just put it in the smoke.
Okay, so to finish this off, this is what I do. I'm gonna put a little bit of. Let me get this out of the way. Do I have a lid? Okay, get this off of here. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take this and let me see how I can make it better. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to take my chopped parsley. But first I'm going to do this. This is what I always do with my potato salad. It really does make a difference in the flavor. I sprinkle a little bit of paprika on top of it. Just a little bit. And then, of course, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a little bit of parsley. There you go. Just a little bit of parsley. Okay, and then I'm going to let y'all see what I got. And I'm telling you, this is going to be the bomb with that chicken. You see what I'm saying? That is the potato salad. Very good. It's not runny. It's very creamy. We have red potatoes. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to, because like I said, let me take a look at Rosemary and see if Rosemary's going to be like her brothers and sister in there. Okay? Let me get this, take this out the way. Put that over here. Because I am going to place this puppy up in a minute. Okay? I just want to check Rosemary, make sure she's doing what she's doing so I can give you correct coordinates. So just bear with me. Trying to put some water in this bowl so it can be washed. And some Dawn detergent. Okay, so let me get my potato salad, put it over here, put that there. Close up. See, this is why I like it. You see what I'm saying? You got the top, and this stuff keeps things cool. So now I gotta see if I got room in this refrigerator to put it there. Let's see. There you go. All right. So let me check rosemary, y'all. Just a second. Oh, come on, celery. Stop tripping. Okay, get this stuff off of here. Where have my oven mitts gone? Let's find them.
Where are they?
Okay, I see them. I see my oven mitts. I'm going to check rosemary. Okay. Oh. This. Ooh. I keep forgetting the steam. Let's check rosemary. Oh, she smells good though. Oh, she's sizzling.
She's buzzing.
She's sizzling. See, this dog can't. I just lost my oven mitt. It flew out my hand. I'm scared to look at her because she's hot. Let's see what she got. Come over here, be real assistant, and stick that thing in there. And see what's going on. Ooh, child, y'all need to look at Rosemary. Rosemary is beautiful. She is, I think, cooking by herself without her brothers and sisters. Okay, we're gonna stick the thermometer in and see where we at.
Not yet.
It's not quite
37.
Okay, put it in the leg. And so what you do is you always have a thermometer if you can't eyeball it, okay?
54.
So you want your total bird to be 165 degrees. Then it's done. Rosemary got another probably what?
20 minutes maybe.
Yeah, 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to go. So that's going to be ready. Okay. I'm going to put her back in here and let her finish doing her thing. I'm going to start, if Blue Assistant will come here and help me, I'm going to get some plates. I'm going to plate up the potato salad and a piece of this chicken so they can taste it and let you know what it tastes like. Chicken.
Should I get the
hen.
big one?
How would you say?
Should I get the big ones or the little ones?
The big plate.
Okay.
The big plate. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. And I need a good knife. So I'll pull this one. And I'm going to go over here and see what I can do with these babies over here. Okay. So they're so cute. I really don't know where to start first. So they so little. They're so little. Aw. I don't know. Let's see.
They eat one apiece.
Okay. I'm going to cut this as best I can, y'all. Because it's so brown, I can't even hardly tell where the joint is. Okay, so we're going to get this in here. I need a plate. I probably need to heat it a little.
Probably.
Okay, get that on there. Let me see. I'm going to take a little piece of that. A little piece of the white meat. I just butchered this little thing up, y'all. This knife.
She cut it the way she claimed I cut it.
This knife is dull. Okay, it is dull. I still have not sharpened my knives, y'all. Can you give me a paper towel so I can wipe my hands? I need to sharpen my knives. They are dull as I don't know what.
Here you go.
So let me put a little bit of the buttery goodness on here. And you can stick it in the microwave right quick. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So one of these I have completely demolished and jacked up because I was cutting with this dull knife. So I'm going to cut the other part of it. Okay, let's see what we got. Let me see this little thing. Okay, so I'm just going to take that whole.
These vegetables and stuff, are you keeping this up?
A whole little piece. No, you can put that back. Pass me a plate. Okay, so I'm doing these little legs on here. Just like that. And then I'm trying to give everybody a piece of the breast meat. Which is not working for me with this knife. This knife is giving me resistance. Okay, this knife does not want me to give y'all no breast meat. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm gonna just take it and I'm ripping it off. I'm gonna get real Neanderthal right now, and I'm gonna rip off the pieces from this thing. Okay. This Corey's plate. Anybody want anything else? They can come back. Okay. Let's get that potato salad out.
I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, you hungry? Okay. So I'm gonna fit this little bird right here. It's had its day. It's just this little bit of meat that's here is what I will probably eat. Okay. So let's cut the leg on this bird and give it to beautiful assistant because she likes dark meat. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, is that enough or you want some more?
No more would be that. Thank
Okay,
you.
so let me give you the rest of this.
Thank you much.
You know, because I got wings and things all over here. And really, it looked like, this looked like Jason been at this. Honey, I got a little wing here. You want it?
Yeah, I think.
I got 2 wings here. You want them?
Yep.
Okay, nothing. You know, when you see that commercial about when they do that commercial about Purdue other stuff and roast, I don't know if y'all remember, and it's pig. Well, that's what it looked like over here. Pig. Let me put that in there. Gravy. Put that over there. And if you want this little piece right here, you can have that.
Oh, I would say yes, everything. Thank you.
Okay, so put that in there. Heat that up. Let me get there. Y'all call Daddy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna rinse my hands. I'm putting potato salad on here, y'all. Okay.
Do you want metal or plastic utensils?
Okay, you can give. It doesn't matter. It looks like you heated this one not as hot. This one was.
You want me to make
hot.
it real hot?
Yeah, because he got to come down. You know, you see, just like this a little. Okay, let me take this, and I'm gonna get this over here. Rinse that off. So, it's like that. I'm going to take this potato salad and put some on this plate for Corey. That looks really nice. Plate is nice and warm. Potato salad is going to be real inviting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to get a little bit more garnish on here. I don't know what I did with it. Where are you? Okay. You are here. Okay. I'm going to clean that plate up. Put a little bit of garnish on everything. We're going to garnish it up. That's what we're going to do. Okay. And let me just wipe the sides. Corey.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Give Corey his silverware. Okay. Okay, so this is what Corey's plate looks like, guys. Okay, this is your little Cornish hen. How cute is your Cornish hen? And then, of course, I have potato salad with mine because that's what I felt like today. Let Corey taste it. Let me make the next plate. Okay, the next plate, where's yours? Oh, this is yours over here. Yeah. Is Daddy coming?
Yes, he is.
Here.
Okay, so let me put this on here.
That's Daddy's, right?
Yeah, this is Daddy's.
Mm-hmm.
Because he may or may not want a lot. So if he wants a lot, then he can get some more. Okay? Let me give him a little bit of garnish on here. And yep, there he is. And this is Daddy's plate. Okay, let me give Daddy his plate.
Thank you.
There, Daddy.
Ooh.
Okay. And let me put some potato salad on Miss Flower. On Miss Flower.
Oh.
my beautiful assistant's plate.
Oh.
You know, because I'm beautiful as flowers.
Yes. As my flower girl. I should have named her Daisy. I should have named her.
Oh, you would have been Princess Daisy.
Yeah, I should have named her Daisy. I'm going to give her a little bit of garnish too. Okay, that looks yummy.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
I'm not hearing anything, Corey. You eating and eating. You supposed to be telling them how it tastes.
Like, oh,
Very delicious. It's very juicy. Meat is tender.
Once you get into it, honey, it's hard to stop. It's so delicious.
Okay, but this is the reason why I feed y'all, so y'all can tell my family out there what they need to cook so they are not missing anything.
Oh man, the potato salad is so creamy.
Okay, he's in love with the new potato salad.
Very smooth.
Okay, he's telling me about we can't hear you.
Oh, very smooth, very tasty, creamy.
creamy.
Oh man, hold on, let me try the chicken over here.
Yes, try the chicken, which is what we were here for, y'all.
Mm.
He all up in the potato salad. Okay, Corey, I didn't hear you. What do you think?
I thought it was delicious.
Mouthful. He said it was delicious. Okay, we need a little bit more than delicious. Delicious.
Mm.
But that's
Meat
the
is tender,
seal of approval.
juicy, bursting with flavor. Everything is perfect.
I
No
want to eat
complaints.
now.
Oh, man.
Okay, beautiful assistant. This is why I switched jobs. Okay, beautiful assistant
Mm.
is gonna give you the real lowdown.
That's
Mm.
delicious.
Okay,
Okay.
is the
Um,
meat
The
seasoned
meat is
enough?
seasoned. It's not
Oh,
overly
is it?
salty.
Delicious.
It has a nice balance from all the different seasonings. It's very, very juicy, very tender. Oh my god. The flavor, it just kind of melts in your mouth. It just slides down your heart into your stomach.
Delicious.
I love chicken. I love this chicken. It's delicious.
Mm.
Am I supposed to talk about the potato sauce?
Yeah, if you want to.
You're not gonna taste it, honey?
I'm gonna eat, but I need to finish my drink first.
I'm gonna just say this chicken can pair with any side that you want.
Mm.
She chose the potato salad. It works perfectly. Of course, the contrast with the hot and the cold automatically. You got the sweet kind of savory flavor from the potatoes, the creaminess from the red potato, the delicious mayonnaises. Both of them are good. Just not
Yeah,
the same.
Hellman's.
Two different
Hellman's.
Oh, that hit from that
Mhm.
mustard though.
You use two different mayonnaise?
I put a little bit of the one I won't name in there, and the majority of Hellman's.
It's
Mm.
good. I taste like a little bit of onion in the celery. There's so many different flavors just flying around in my mouth.
Mm.
And it just makes you want to dance. Makes you wanna dance.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, y'all,
Mm.
there you have it.
Mm.
They seem to love it. I'm glad they do. Let me tell y'all need to try do the little baby birdie. The baby birdie. Do not let anyone tell you the baby bird gonna be dry. If you do the meat tenderizer as your dry brine, you will never ever go wrong. And you make a beautiful masterpiece like what I got. Okay, y'all saw it for yourself, live and in person. This is not re-edited or anything. That's what you get when you do what I say. Okay. In any case, if you enjoyed this live and enjoyed the dynamics we talked about, emotional distance, and we learned how to make the perfect Cornish hen, hit that like button. If you're new and you're just not identifying yourself because you want to play hide and seek, and I can dig it. Okay. Subscribe. Because I always got something. I got so much more to show you. Come into my life. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm here and I'm going to show you everything. Everything. All things here on the Love Rhythm Recipe. Yes, I am. And hey, I can say this much, and that's going to be the last time I'm saying about this subject, okay? Emotional distance destroys relationships, and if you want to cultivate yours, make it your business to communicate with your partner, okay?
Amen.
And bring it back together, okay? Get it together. Yeah, because you can still do that. You know, it's never too late. Okay. In any case, y'all know what I wish you. Okay. I want to wish you a little love, peace, And I want you to have a joyful relationship, whether it's with yourself or with others. I want you to find your rhythm and do what? Dance.
Hey.
Okay, I will see you guys next week. Oh, yes, I am. I sure do promise. Y'all take care now. You hear? Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Daddy, take that drink.